Well, hey, this is Driving with Darryl. I'm in the car again, and I want to talk to homeowners who are thinking about selling their house. Now, if anybody follows me, you know that my job, my career, my passion is training agents, real estate professionals on how to be better at helping buyers and sellers sell their property. But this video, or buy a property, this video is for homeowners though. Yeah, so I'll tell you a story. In addition to training real estate professionals for the last 35 years, I also invest in real estate. One of the properties areas that I buy real estate, I had called this homeowner who is a for sale by owner. I was nice to them. I was just asking questions about the property, but you could tell this homeowner was annoyed, not with me, just annoyed. Are you a realtor? And yeah, this square foot, just annoyed that I called her to ask questions. And this is one of the reasons why homeowners should not sell their own property, because it doesn't make sense that you would treat a customer in a nasty way. It's just that's bad business for any business that you're in. But most homeowners don't understand this. So if they're annoyed, they're going to be annoyed with somebody calling them. In any event, I knew in speaking with this woman, I could tell because of what I do for a living and being in real estate for over 35 years, is she's just getting annoyed in the process. Like most homeowners, they think selling a house is an easy proposition. They can just put a for sale sign up. But what happens over 90% of the time, and that is the statistic, is that homeowners wind up listing with a real estate professional. Because they don't realize it's not about just putting an ad or a for sale sign on your property. I've said this before and so many times. If selling a house was as easy as putting a for sale sign on the front lawn, you wouldn't have to be licensed by the state in order to do that. See, in other sales professions, whether it's selling furniture or clothes or jewelry or cars, you don't need a license. But in real estate, you need a license. As a matter of fact, you need a license and you have to go for continuing education. If you don't have a license and you're helping somebody sell their house, you're actually committing a federal crime. You're impersonating, just like if you were to pretend that you were a doctor or a lawyer or a financial planner. Those are crimes. You go to jail for that. Now, you can medicate yourself, you can do your own taxes, and you can, represent yourself in court, just like you can sell your own home. But in all of those instances where you need a license, if you do it on your own, you probably actually lose more than you save. Most homeowners do not realize why agents need a license until they've experienced it. So what they do is they put their house up as a for sale by owner, and then they realize the nuances of selling a home and negotiating is just part of it. Forget about once you've negotiated, now you have this real buyer. Anyway, I'm going on, and I could probably turn this into a 20-minute video, so I won't. Let me get to the point. The point is, this is the house that I had seen, that I had called on. Now, I hope I'm getting it in the camera shot here. That's the house. And on the front lawn, I hope you can see it, that there's a real estate agent sign. Over 90% of all homes wind up being listed with a real estate professional and sold through them. There's a very telling in those stats. If you can easily sell your own home as a for sale by owner, the numbers would be reversed. Over 90% of all homes would be sold as a for sale by owner. But that's not the case. And it's the opposite. And the reason why over 90% of all homes are listed with a real estate professional and sold is because it's complicated. That's why you must be licensed by the state in order to help other people do that. That's why if you pretend to be a real estate agent, you're committing a federal crime, because it's complicated. So if you're a homeowner who's thinking about selling your home, please do yourself a favor. Don't waste the time trying to figure this out. Don't waste the time putting your house on the market and dealing with people who may or may not be buyers, pretending to be buyers, asking you, wasting your time. Take that time that you would spend being a for sale by owner, take that time and use it to interview real estate professionals. Spend hours. That's good time. You would serve yourself so much better if you spend an entire month of just interviewing agents. Now, that's a lot of work and it's overkill, but that's a lot better than trying to go the route as a for sale by owner. So that's my message. That's what I encourage you to do. I hope this helps somebody. Have a wonderful day. And don't forget to keep smiling.